Thank you so much for being here. I see you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here and waiting. I really appreciate you. You're welcome. Skills you can build. Skills you can start building this holiday to protect your child. Hello, amazing parents. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I see you all. Thank you so much. Okay. My name is Ruth. I am the founder of the Equitable Parent Hub. You are so much welcome. I really appreciate you for being here. Okay. Thank you so much. Welcome. We have been doing a series titled Raising with Grace and Not Tough Love. And today we are seeing the skills you can start building now. The skills you can start building now, especially in this holiday, to protect your child instead of going through the route of tough love, because you cannot stand them. You are looking for a place to go and dump them. If you don't get where to dump them, you go through the route of tough love. You flog, you yell, you would do all the wrong things. So, but today, I want us to see the skills we can start building that would make us enjoy the holiday, both you yourself and for your child. Okay? Both for yourself and for your child. So let's go straight into today's class. Okay? I'm so glad you are here today because this conversation is timely and powerful. Okay? It's a timely conversation. It's a conversation every parent needs to hear. It's a conversation every parent needs to hear about. Okay? So the holiday season is here. More excitement, more family, more visiting, more noise, more opinions, and sometimes even more pressures for both parents and for children, because it's holiday season. Different party, different visitors, different family members are visiting. Everywhere is busy because it is Christmas and it is holiday. So today we are going to back to water. So this season often reveals how we parent under stress, and for many homes, this is when tough love shows up. This is when tough love shows up, because why? We raise, because we don't have skills. Our children are not skilled. We ourselves, the parents, we are not skilled. So what we resort to raise voices, we resort to threats, we resort to shame, we resort to control, because everyone is overloaded. Everyone is overwhelmed. Everyone is overwhelmed, both yourself and both the children. So, but today we are choosing a different path. We are talking about skills you can start building right now, this holiday, to protect your child, okay, emotionally and mentally, not just today, but for life. These skills, they can use them not just for this holiday, but the skills can be built upon. These skills can be built upon. They can use them for life, okay? So stay with me as we go straight into this video, as we say, go into this class. So why these skills matter? Why these skills matter? Rules manage behavior in the moment. You give rules. Oh, no play, no talking, no this, no that. They manage behavior in the moment. Okay, but here's what makes our children thrive. Here's what makes the holiday enjoyable. It is skills. Skills protect your child even now and in the future. A skilled child is a child that you will enjoy. A skilled child is a child that can navigate the world on their own. A skilled child is a child that can thrive in the world. A skilled child is the child you want to have. A skilled child is the child you want to raise. A skilled child is the one you want to spend your time parenting. So that is what we are here to do today. This is why skills matter. This is why you should spend your time building those skills. Okay? So a child with skills does not just behave themselves when you are watching. A child that has skills does not just behave themselves when you are watching. Okay? They know how to handle emotions. They know how to handle boundaries. They know how to handle correction and pressure, even when you are not there. That is what we are building. Okay, how your child can manage emotions, how they can manage boundary, even when you are not watching. Oh, sorry. So even when you are not watching, that is what we are talking about. The skills help your child to thrive. Skills help your child to behave, to be themselves, to be able to lead themselves, to be able to control, to be able to lead themselves, to be leaders. Because that's how leadership starts. You must be able to lead yourself first before you to lead others. To be able to you be competent and capable. That is what skills give you. That is what skills give your children too. When you raise children that are skilled, you'll be less burdened. Okay, because your child can navigate your home. They can navigate the world on their own. So that is what skills does. So now let's go into today's conversation, the core of today's conversation. Core skills to build this holiday. So we said rules manage behavior, but when your child is skilled, they can navigate the home without you stressing, without you resorting to tough love, shaming, tough love, yelling, tough love, flogging. All of that are tough love. But skills gives your child the competence, skills give your child the capacity to lead on their own. So now the first skill we are talking about today is emotional literacy. Start by helping your child name their feelings. Instead of stop crying, try you look overwhelmed. I can see you are excited and tired. Model it too. Okay, it's not about preaching. It's not about preaching skill, emotional literacy. You have to model it too. Let your child see that you have emotional, you have literacy over your emotion and you can express it. Okay, let your child see that too. I'm feeling overwhelmed. You should say that when you're overwhelmed. So I'm going to take a break now. I'm going to take a deep breath. So why this protects them? Children who can name emotions are less likely to act them out and less likely to be controlled by fear or shame. So those are the kind of children we are trying to build. Children that you cannot shame, children that you cannot use fear on. Okay, children that are skilled, children that know who they are, they are sure in their identity. They are sure in their identity, and these are the things that you can do to make your child sure in who they are. Okay, so I said emotional literacy. Skill your child. Let them be able to name how they are feeling. Let them know. Let them be able to say, "Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I am excited. Oh, I'm so happy. I feel this right now." Model it too. You'll be able to say, "Oh, I need a break. I need to. I feel overwhelmed." Model skill, emotional literacy. Then the second skill you should be building in your children is self-regulation. So all of this is something you model. It's not about preaching. It's not about the skill building. Is not about just preaching. You have to live in it. You have to be there. Let them see you acting it out. Okay. Second skill is self-regulation. The holidays are full of practice, full of opportunities, full of long outings. You go out in the morning and come back in the night because of events. Okay. Loud environments, disrupted routines. Okay, you can teach simple tools: pause, breathe, step aside. Regulate with your child before expecting them to regulate. Okay, regulate with your child before expecting them to regulate alone. Okay, do this with them. Don't just expect them. You have to, anything you want to see in your child, you have to teach it. You don't just expect. The teaching is not just in speaking alone, not just in talking, not just in lecturing. You have to be it and say it, and you have to be patient. Do this thing patiently. Okay, that is self-regulation. Do it with them and let them do it alone. Okay, a regulated child is not easily controlled by punishment. Okay, they learn internal calm. You don't have to use punishment to control a regulated child. Why? Because they have internal calm themselves. They know how to calm themselves down. They know how to lead themselves. Okay, that is what a skilled child can do. They can lead themselves in all of these things. So that's why you should spend your time building these skills. The third skills you should spend your time building is boundary awareness. Teach your child respectful boundaries. They can say no. No is a full statement. No, thank you. Okay? I don't like that. It is also a full statement. I don't like that. I need space. Okay? So practice this before family gatherings. Okay? Boundaries protect children from emotional and physical harm. Teach self-respect. This period, you are going to be teaching your children about sex education. Teach your child, sex educate your child this holiday. Don't be shy, parents. All scared to talk about sex. The predators are not. They are not scared, they are not shy. They are going for your children. So you be forearmed. To prevent all of this, you have to build these skills. Teach them about self-boundary awareness, body awareness. Okay? Body awareness. That's the only way they can protect themselves. That's the only way they can say no. Okay? No is a full sentence. So that's the third skill you should build in your child. I've said you should sex educate your child this period. Don't start, oh, my child did this, you are flogging, you spend time. Education is not just in teaching. Okay? Education goes beyond that. So spend time to educate. Sex educate your child this holiday, because the predators are not shy, they are not scared. You may be shy, oh, what would I say? How am I going to start? You have to find a way. Okay? Find a way to teach this period. You have to teach boundary awareness. The fourth skill you should build is problem solving. Problem solving. Instead of always giving others, okay? Instead of always giving others, invite, okay? So, okay, instead of always giving others, do this now, do this now. Let your children be able to give them problems to solve. Do it gradually, okay? Give them problems. People should be able to solve problems around the house, little problems around the house. Okay, problem solving is a skill that you can build in your children. It's not something that you just expect to automatically be there tomorrow. You can start building it from now. So problem solving, okay? Ask questions like, what can we do now? What can we do if things feel too bad, loud? How can we handle this? Okay? How can we handle waiting session? How can we handle waiting session time better? This builds confidence. This builds confidence and agency. So children learn they are capable, not powerless. Okay? It's not every time, it's not everything you should be stepping in. It's not every problem you should be stepping in to solve. Let your children, there are many that are watching me, but none of you have reacted to this video. And please like this video. Go and call share the video links. Let your people come and hear this class. Okay? So I said problem solving. This is a season to teach your children how to build problem solving skill. Okay, this builds confidence and agency. Children learn they are capable, not powerless. When your children have this skill of problem solving, they know that they are capable. They will not be in the midst of a problem and then they will be feeling powerless. No, why? Because they've already tried it at home. They've tried it with their parents. They've tried it with you. They've built that skill. So that is a skill you should spend your time in building. Problem solving. Another skill, the last skill is to secure connection. Secure connection. Okay? Connection is the foundation of all protection. Connection is the foundation of everything we have been speaking about. Connection is the foundation of everything we have. Before correction, connect. Okay? Small moments. So sorry. Small moments unaltered. You can use it to connect with your children. Okay? Small moments matter. Eye contact. Listening without interruption. A hug before discipline. So, and I've been saying discipline is not punishment. A hug before discipline does not mean that a hug before you flog, a hug before you kneel down, a hug before you, all of that is not discipline. Discipline is teaching, discipline is guiding. Okay, that is discipline. Okay, a connected child is harder to shame. A connected child is harder to manipulate or to break. So this season, spend your time in building skills in your children that will protect them. Okay, a lot of noise, a lot of loudness, a lot of outings is going on, a lot of visiting. People are coming with their different. So these are the skills you can start building in your children to protect them. So reflection. Which of these skills will your child need the most now? Which of these skills that I've mentioned do your child need the most right now? Okay, and which one can you intentionally practice this holiday season? Which skill do your child need the most, and which one can you start intentionally practicing this holiday season? I've mentioned 5 core skills. Okay, 5 core skills. I said we should teach problem solving, boundary awareness, because a lot of abuse will be going on this period. So you should have to teach your children to protect them. Teach your children boundary awareness. Sex educate your child. Don't leave it that okay, the one that church teach on Sunday. Church is not teaching your children about sex. So school did not teach them before they went on holiday. So it is your duty. Teach them about body boundaries. Okay, teach your children body boundaries. So another skill I mentioned is emotional literacy. Let them be able to name their feelings. Okay, self-regulation. Okay, self-regulation. All these are the skills I've mentioned. Another one is a secure connection. Secure connection, because a connected child is hard to break. A connected child is hard. The skills you should spend time building this year. Take away and closing. Sorry about that. I had a call. So this holiday season. Good evening, ma. Thank you for being here. So this holiday season, you don't have to pay. If you name it, you can deal with it. Exactly. Thank you so much, ma. That's the skill you'll be practicing, right? Thank you so much, ma, for that. Yes, that's a good skill. How to let your child. Sorry, I'm having a call. I'm having an incoming call on my phone. So that's a good skill. Emotional literacy. Let your child be able to name their emotion. Once they name the emotion, they can deal with it. Okay, they can deal with it. Once they name it, it doesn't have power over them again. But when they are tired, they don't know why. When they are tired, they'll just be acting. They'll just be overwhelm you. Okay, which will overwhelm you. When your child is cranky and all over the place, it overwhelms you. But once they can name the emotion, they'll be able to manage it. They'll be able to lead themselves. They say, oh, mommy, I need a break. I'm so tired right now. They'll be able to name it and deal with it. So that's that for that. So this holiday, you don't have to parent perfectly. You don't have to get new clothes. Okay? You don't have to get new shoes. If your children have new clothes, new shoes already, it's not a must. Okay? It's not a must that you should go and buy new clothes. They don't even need it. So go and fix your children's lashes, to start braiding, you braid your children's hair. All of this is not what your children are looking for. They don't need your perfection. They don't need your perfect parenting. Okay? So you just need to parent intentionally, because every skill you build now becomes protection your child carries for life. All these skills we have mentioned is a protection that your child carries for life, not just for this holiday. It is not just for today. It is something that so sorry, I've been having calls. So it's not something that ends just this holiday or that will end today. These skills will carry them for life. A skilled child is the child you want to have. So, and nobody will build skills in your children for you. Stop admiring other children that have skills. You can do it. You can do it. So give your parenting time. Spend time in your parenting. Don't be there and be admiring other children and be bad-mouthing your own children. If you say they'll become president, but when they behave, you say this one is this, this one is that. It's not true. You don't have capacity. You don't have knowledge. So come and seek knowledge. Come and stay with us in the Steward tribe. Come to Steward tribe so that you can build capacity. You can be clear on what to do so that you can build that skill you want to see, that you admire in other children in your child. Okay? So every child you build every skill you build now becomes protection your child carries for life. This is how we raise children, through grace, not tough love. So don't practice that tough love, that shaming, that flogging, that yelling this holiday. Okay? So these skills are here to help you protect your child. All these skills help you protect your child, because a child that feels that lacks in their identity, feels vulnerable, will be swayed by any character, anything, any behavior that comes their way. They'll be lured. So, but once your child feel skilled, when they feel powerful, they feel skilled up, they'll not be able to break them. Okay, they'll feel capable and do what they are supposed to be doing. Okay, remember to book your slot to join the community. Remember to book your slot. A single slot just costs 100,000, and a couple slots, if you are coming with your spouse, is just 850,000 naira. Both of you need to be in the community. But if you alone you are coming, it's just 100,000. But if you are coming with your other spouse, it is good. Parenting is for you and your spouse. But if you are alone, if you are a single parent, or you are the first person that wants to start, you can book with just 100,000 naira. Our seller page will be out for you to book your slot. So do well, stay with us in this community. Okay, you want to have clarity. Don't do parenting alone. You cannot be transformed alone. Okay, you will be overwhelmed, you will burnt out, and you'll be practicing tough love. And that child you are bragging that you are teaching tough love, that a Nigerian child, you tell a Nigerian child to do naughty corner. We don't do naughty corner. Besides, we don't do naughty corner in the steward tribe. That is not what we do. That's not our discipline. That is not the discipline we practice. That is not the consequence we practice. Okay, you don't need to flog a Nigerian child. A Nigerian child is a human being. Okay, it's a human being that can think. Okay, and you can mold that child once you are clear. You don't need to practice tough love to be able to do all of that. So learn, come book your slot and join that tribe. Okay, in that tribe you'll be transformed. There's transformation. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. I feel so honored. Thank you so much for being here. I see all of you joined despite all the hitches that came along today. You are still here. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. See you in our next class. Bye.